Before we get into how different heads sound, Ernesto is going to walk us through the installation process. And this really matters because the most important thing you can do to make your drums sound better is to tune them properly.
What I do is I take the old head off, right? And then when I set the drum head on here, before I even start turning or tightening any of them, I simply just make sure that all of my tension rods are touching the lugs and are in line with the lugs, and then I'll just get them started. Then I take this wonderful Evans tool, and then I just get the tension rods at a good spot to where they're down. You don't have to apply tension yet. Doesn't matter, you can go counterclockwise, you can change the tire, it doesn't matter what direction you're going for this. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is just double check. Okay, so now they're pretty much all there. So all I need to do now is come through with this and pull all the slack out. So this is what's gonna make it finger tight. This is the most important part of tuning, is making sure these are all relatively the same. Now that we've got the drum head on this tom, we're gonna go ahead and apply pressure so it can stretch it out. Typically, I like to leave about 10 seconds of time where I'm putting added weight on this drum head. And you hear that click. As soon as I press down and clicked, that is the joining of the head and the rim. New drum heads, they have these little air bubbles that are all around the rim. And when you stretch them out, it takes those out. So that way you can actually tune the drum. That's why new heads detune, is because they have those air bubbles. And when you stretch it out, you're getting rid of those air bubbles. A nice little hack is you take your finger and you can actually just go around the whole rim of the drum and you can squeeze them, and that will also help stretch the head out. Definitely need some more. What I am listening for when I'm tuning is I don't want to hear wah, 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 any of that. I like to hear a... If you hit your drum head and you're noticing you hear this sound, wah, 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 or you hear any of that, that means it's seriously out of tune. The faster the beats are, the more out of tune it is. The slower it is, the closer you are. But you got to be careful because either one can throw you off.